Hello. Long time no see. There's not a lot going on out here, but I haven't posted like a tour in I don't know how long. So I'm just gonna go through what's going on out here right now. There's not a lot going on out here right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, there's not a lot going on, but you will be getting a tour nonetheless. Y'all, hang on for the ride, all right? Hang on for the ride. That's all I'm gonna say. In case you did not know, my name is Brittany Buss, and this is All Buss No Fuss Gardening. We are going to start this tour off, as we always do, in the small garden bed. And as you can see, the okra is still doing its thing. I actually left those pods on there. I don't know if you guys remember, but I left those pods on there because I want to try to get okra seeds. They have not started to turn brown. I'm wondering if, like, do they have to turn brown on the plant? I don't know. We'll see. I might just pick one of them, open it up, and see if the seeds are viable or not, but we'll see. But the only thing in this bed is that huge okra plant, a couple of smaller okra plants, the husky cherry tomato plant. Let me come on this side. I think the sun is blinding. Yeah, that's much better. This huge husky cherry tomato plant, my bolted basil, and then y'all, I saw that there was a pepper plant hidden in the okra, and it actually has little peppers on them. Look at that. There's one there. There are a few on this plant actually. Where are the others? Where are they? I feel like every time I come out here I see a couple of them, and then when I come back I don't see as many. But there's flowers, there's a few peppers on there, and I'm just gonna let it go, see what happens. It's been kind of chilly here, so I don't anticipate those are gonna reach full maturity by any means. But this husky cherry tomato plant has been doing its thing, so I'm not mad at it. I will be having more of those next year. Moving right along. Oh, I forgot, it also reseeded itself. We love that, especially for the plants that we love. And then moving right along, we have just 2 okra plants right here in this second bed. I have not pulled them. I'm just gonna let them keep going. These pods as well. This pod and that pod right here. Both of those I left on here because I wanted to try to get some seeds. Like I said, none of them have turned brown yet, so we will see how the seed collection of okra goes. This one doesn't have any on it because I've been eating all of them, but it's still putting on flowers. There's one over there, there's another flower down there, so I'm loving that. Just those 2. And then lastly, in this large bed, the only thing that I have left is just the 2 okra plants. These guys have been bare for a while now, and that's fine. Anything that I'm getting at this point, I'm just grateful for, because otherwise I wouldn't be out here at all. And then there's also this little marigold and a cayenne pepper plant as well, doing the same as the other pepper plant. There's a pepper there. There is another pepper, yep, right here, and it's still putting on. Look at that little bug. You see that little black and orange bug right there? Huh, looks painful to touch. Putting out flowers still and looking good. I'm definitely gonna harvest these today because I want to make some fire cider. I just got a booklet by Rosemary Gladstar on how to make different types of fire cider, so I'm gonna use those to make that. And that's all we have going on over here. Like I said, there's not a lot. There's not a lot, but we're loving and appreciating what we have. C-shaped bed. Let's get into it. But first, our strawberries are throwing out runners like crazy. I just picked the runners back up and tucked them inside of this little planter because I don't have any mulch. I don't have any straw to help protect these guys over winter in this little pot. So I'm hoping that just them having each other, all the leaves and everything to help support each other, it'll keep them warm enough to make it through the winter together. Our blueberry bush looking yellow. Could be because I haven't fertilized in a while. That could very well be it. But looking yellow. Or it could just be going into dormancy for the season. But this one looks green still, for the most part. Tiny, but still. And then that one, of course, has no leaves at all. All of our garlic that we planted out in these holes a couple videos back is looking really good. This marigold plant is not giving up. And then there is some purple basil there, just purple basil spread throughout this bed. But y'all, this garlic is looking good. I'm low-key excited about the harvest to come for this garlic. I really am. I really am. And then on the back here we have our zinnias, and they are as beautiful as ever. Look at that guy. More lemon basil, love it. More lemon basil, it's starting to bulk. We will be collecting those seeds if we get them. And then we have a serrano pepper plant right there. It's got 2 serranos on it, and you can guess what we're gonna use those for. Yep, we're gonna use those for cider as well. On the back of this bed, we still have all of our garlic. These were the extra pieces of garlic. I just threw them in because I was like, why not? And then random cabbage seeds, or sprouts actually. They've sprouted at this point, so I don't think anything's gonna come of them. They're so tiny, but I'm going to let them live. Moving right along, we still got all of our garlic on this end as well. And if you've been watching my videos, then you know I planted a bunch of seeds over here and a bunch of little starts, and none of them lived. But that's okay. Only a few lived, but that's all right. Our garlic is doing good over here as well. Doing real good on this side. Actually, this was the side I didn't think the garlic was gonna make it on because this side gets way less sun than the other. And in the bed, right there, you can see those are my tiny little collard green plants. They were bunched up in one spot where we planted the seeds back there. And I was like, you know what, let me just spread these out. So I spread them out, and now they all have their own individual spot. I feel, if I'm being honest, I feel like the effort is going to be for naught, but I'd rather do it than to have just left them there as they were and be like, well, you know what, Brittany, you didn't try to do anything to save them. So we'll see. Worst case scenario, we just start over in spring, which is what I'm actually looking forward to. Oh, and also, random purple potato plants started to come up right here. At least that's what I think it is. This could also be a weed, but when it first came up, it definitely looked like those purple potato leaves. Are sad. Very sad. Blueberry? Another very sad blueberry. I'm convinced that the rabbits keep eating that one. And then our tiny blueberry stick. That's probably dead at this point. But we'll find out next season, won't we? Won't we? She sure will. under the trellis. Those are the empty bags that I harvested those sweet potatoes from. This is a Roma tomato plant that is dead now. There were tomatoes on it. I've already harvested them. And behind that is the Sun Sugar tomato plant I have been eating off of all summer. Still have some tomatoes on that plant. So I'm gonna leave them. Like I said, the season is changing, so I don't expect much from it, but I'm gonna let her do what she does. All right, let her live. I'm gonna let her live. More basil, getting ready to seed. More purple basil. I'm gonna actually harvest all of this basil and let it dry out so that I can make tea. I'd rather harvest it and have it for tea than, you know, just let it die. And those are the 2 bags we got sweet potatoes from as well. And our shishito pepper plant. Still have some peppers on it. See there? I wanted to try to get a couple of them to turn red so that I can let them dry out and collect the seeds. We will see how that works out because I don't have any red ones yet. I don't have any red ones. My plan, y'all, is for my next video is to harvest all of this stuff. I really want to harvest loofah. You see, I got 4 there, 3 here, so there's 2 back there in the back, 1 right here, and then there's 3 up top there. I've been told that the earlier you harvest it, the whiter the loofah sponge will be. So I want to do loofah from every stage, and what that's gonna look like is I'm going to harvest those 2 right there. So that really deep green one is actually the latest one that got pollinated. So I'm gonna harvest those 2 and then 1 from over here, and then I'm gonna leave the rest of them actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave at least 3 of them to dry out on the vine until we have our first freeze, if that does not come first. But I'm gonna harvest those 3, see what the loofah looks like, harvest another 3, let them dry out in the house, and then leave 3 to dry out here. So I'm gonna try to harvest and process them in different stages. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. This loofah is actually still trying to, you can't see it, but there are loofah flowers. There's 1 right there, 1 right there, and 1 right there. They are still trying to flower, like female loofah flowers. So I'm excited for her for that. We have our strawberry bar. Still looking good. I saw some flowers up here a couple of days ago. Of course, nothing came of them. 'Tis a little cold, but they are looking really good. Every one of these holes had just 1 strawberry plant in them, but since they started reproducing, every one of these holes now have at least 3 strawberry plants in them. At least 3. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna have all of the strawberry all of the strawberry plants next season. And then our asparagus is looking good. Still doing its thing, being asparagus. I'm just gonna leave it and let it do its thing. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna support her. That's all. She just needs a little support. But yeah, that's what the backyard is looking like so far. I'm loving these red leaves everywhere. The deep red. I'm loving it. But let's go up on the deck. Let's go on the deck, y'all. I'm not gonna say no. Let's go on the deck. Alright, so our herb stand is still looking really good. Look at that grapefruit mint. That grapefruit mint is showing out. That will be part of the harvest as well. The basil at the bottom, I'm going to let seed. Hopefully I can have more next year. Our pineapple mint, looking sad. Our chocolate mint, looking beautiful. Beautiful. And then our lemon balm, still looking good. Still looking good. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all, listen. Y'all remember when I bought my lemon tree? Oh my god, y'all, my lemon tree ain't got no more leaves, okay? No more leaves. All the leaves fell off. It still looks green. The okay, the stems itself, it still looks green. Y'all, I am hurt inside. I am hurt inside. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna be able to get over this. I'm not gonna be able to get over this. My lemon tree is not making it. She's struggling. She's struggling. But I don't know what to think because the lime, look at her. She's doing great. I've been treating them both the exact same way. She's doing amazing. So why does she look like that? Why is she over here looking like that? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't like it. Alright, y'all. So, like I said, there's not a lot going on. That is all I have for this garden tour. Y'all, somebody, let me know. Because this lemon tree, I don't think this lemon tree made it. I think it's dead. It looks like it still has life, but I think it's dead. If you know something about lemon trees, let me know, please. Please let me know. Because this is hurting my heart. It really is. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm gonna be okay, but I'm not okay right now. If you know something, let me know. I love you. Thank you so much for everybody that's been rocking with me. I appreciate you. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very distraught right now. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you going on this garden tour with me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.